Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita and I bring useful tips and tricks that can help you take a step closer to the industry. By the way, thank you so much for all the love that you have showered on my previous video. That definitely motivates me to bring more such amazing videos for you in the upcoming weeks. For those of you who missed watching that video on how I paved my path to a company like Google coming from a non-IIT background, then I'm going to link that video in the description below. Go watch that video after this video. But in today's video, for those of you who aspire to become a software engineer and work with a company like Google, then this video is for you. Make sure you watch this video till the end because I'm going to share all the amazing tips that I have gathered working with hundreds of software engineers in a company like Google. All right, so let's begin. Now, there are two primary challenges getting into Google if you are coming from a non IIT background. The first one is cracking that opportunity to interview with Google, and the second one is once you have that opportunity to interview, then how do you actually make sure that your interview continues in a successful manner so that you get that offer letter that you have been dreaming of as a software engineer? Now, the first one is very much dependent on your network and your resume. The reason is to get an opportunity to interview with a company like Google, it blindly treats all the candidates. All it wants to know is you have the talent that it requires to get things done. So, your resumes is your talking point to crack that opportunity to interview with a company like Google. Now, what do you include in your resume? You can include all the artifacts, all the projects, all the internships, and anything associated that qualifies you as a great candidate suitable to work with a company like Google. You can add your lead code solutions, you can add your hackathon solutions, you can add your college assignments and projects, everything that you think is a noteworthy achievement that Google should be knowing of. If you need more resume tips on how you structure your resume, what goes in your resume, then I have a detailed video covering how do you actually make your resume from good to best. I will also link that video in the description below so you can gather tips on structuring your resumes if you have missed watching that video. Now let's focus and zoom in on the second point, which is how do you actually clear the interviews so you get the offer letter that you have been dreaming of. Now, to actually crack the interviews, it's an easy process if you actually understand what the interviewer is looking for. Many a times, many candidates, including me in my early stages, the common mistake that we do is we want to show we know everything and we try to actually focus more on the end solution, but that's not what Google is looking for. Google is looking for candidates who are great problem solvers. So, what you need to do and focus on during your interviews is actually share with your interviewer how you're thinking through the problem, what are the options you're exploring, and then come to a derived conclusion. Now, to do this, remember during your Google interviews, it actually doesn't give you any ID for coding. So be comfortable writing your code even on a Google Doc because your interviewer may not actually give you an option to use an ID to actually explain your code or write your code while you're trying to answer the questions during your interview. Now, what are the preparation materials or topics that you need to focus on? Data structures and algorithms remains the primary thing that they would assess you for all your Google interviews, specifically aligning to the SWE ladder. Now, what you need to focus on is the Dijkstra's algorithms, any travel algorithms, space complexity algorithms, search algorithms, the sliding window, and then there are so many more that you can focus on while you're preparing for Google. That's not it. It will also test you for your Googliness and leadership capabilities, even if you're looking for entry level roles, because Google wants to hire top candidates who can be great leaders regardless the position they are applying for. Now, there are a lot of tips around Googliness, but one thing that I would recommend is how do you derive to conclusion without being authoritative? You may not be the topmost senior person working in the company, but yet you may have to work with the senior most employees, and hence it's important on how do you show your negotiation skills, how do you do some back of the envelope calculations and derive to a shared conclusion that creates a win-win or the best of the interest of the company. So these are a few things that you need to focus on while you're preparing for your Googliness interviews. Want more focus tips on the topics you need to prepare for Google interviews? Or want to hear from software engineers coming from a non IIT background who've cracked the opportunity with Google? Then drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll make sure in one of the upcoming videos I bring that topic for you. Until the next video, take care. Bye bye.